Cryptocurrency went from a horrible thing to stay away from, a tool utilized by scammers, and now today it's being recommended in people's portfolios and also their 401ks. Welcome to the Freedom Culture. Here at the Freedom Culture, I like to discuss current events in the financial sector, this new digital economy, and also breaking down blockchain technology in the most understandable terms possible. And today I'm just going to talk about the normalization of cryptocurrency in today's world, blockchain technology and everything. Everything is about the blockchain, and the more and more as we move forward, I'm realizing the relevance and the value that the blockchain technology holds. I'm so grateful. I'm thinking, I'm giving gratitude to my past self for being an independent thinker and being able to think for myself, doing my own research and considering blockchain technology, because back in the day, you'll be considered a quack. You'll be considered a fool for being involved in blockchain technology or cryptocurrency. It was considered a scam, yada, 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 a horrible investment, rat poison. And now today it's being signed into law through Genius Act, the Clarity Act. Everybody is realizing the value of this technology today. I gotta highlight the significant value of being an independent thinker and thinking for yourself and just not taking things for face value. Because if you was to listen to any of these talking heads, Jamie Dimon, JP Morgan, or a lot of people, a lot of sophisticated individuals with MBAs, with all of their education in finance, they discredited cryptocurrency. They discredited the evolution of money. They considered you a fool. They considered me a fool. Shit, I was kicked out of finance because of what I seen. I was kicked out of my financing job back in 2017 because I wasn't too trusting of the current establishment, and I seen the evolution of money. I understood cryptocurrency, and it was once very, very bad to even think about that type of stuff. I just wanted to highlight that because it's always good to question what you know. It's always good to challenge the status quo, because otherwise you might be missing out on some great opportunities like getting in this market at early entry points. Because now today, cryptocurrency is being recommended on the news to be included into people's portfolios. Here's expert Tom Lee from Fundstrat mentioning how people should increase their portfolio investment of cryptocurrency up 20%.
Well, in 2017, when we first read about Bitcoin, we recommended 1 to 2% into crypto. That has been 100x for our clients. Today, we're saying if you're starting, 5 to 10% is appropriate for the median investor. If someone's younger and they can let time work in their favor, then 20% or more makes sense. That's consistent with the BlackRock mathematical calculations. And again, I think there's still a lot of upside. Just keep in mind, Wall Street is running into the blockchain.
It might be considered into people's portfolios now because it's the easiest way to beat inflation and the S&P. The whole moral of investing is to beat the S&P, beat inflation. Make your money work for you. Make your dollar work for you. In today's world, what was once the most riskiest asset is considered the safest asset, even by BlackRock. Lowest price, the most undervalued asset that has the highest potential. Right now, the S&P is at its top. You're not going to get rich off of the S&P, but you can make your money work, but you're not going to get rich. You're buying the top. And also, the value of the dollar is going down. So you definitely don't want to be sitting on cash right now. There's a lot of initiatives that's aiming to devalue the money that you got in your pockets right now, sort of like the Plaza Accord in 1985. There's a lot of intentional actions to devalue the currency. So this is why it's important to do your own research and consider making your money work for you, because when it comes to the Catalan effect, when it comes to the devaluation of the dollar and the asset bubbles, asset inflation, the only people that hurts, the only people that gets hit the worst are the ones that's holding cash, are the cash holders, are the wage earners. This whole economy is kind of like forcing everybody to be an investor. And now today we have executive order of cryptocurrency being included into people's 401ks. Here's a clip of the SEC chair saying live on Bloomberg that there's a demand for crypto into 401k portfolio.
Speaking of 401k retirement plans, would you allow crypto into retirement plans? Because the Financial Times is reporting that we could see an executive order from the administration as soon as today allowing alternative investments into retirement plans.
Well, again, I think that, disclosure is key and that people need to know what they're getting into. So things like that are not for everybody. And so especially in retirement plans. So I look forward to whatever may come out from the president as far as direction goes. But we need to address it because there is a demand out there for these sorts of products. And the government should not stand as a blocking agent for those sorts of things, but we need to enable it in the proper way with proper guidelines and proper disclosures.
Sure.
So we are definitely at a point of mass adoption. Pretty soon, everybody is going to be involved in cryptocurrency, blockchain technology in some way or fashion. I mean, by 2030, over $19 trillion worth of assets will be on the blockchain. So you don't want to be outside of the bubble. However, the people that gets in now, they wouldn't be getting in at these entry points where it promotes generational wealth. So my recommendation is to be open-minded. I consider and I suggest people to be a little open-minded and also do your own research and to be straight up, not so trusting. Don't trust what people say, trust what people do, and don't take anything for face value. This is the beginning of the fourth industrial revolution. If you didn't get a chance to seize opportunity on the popular projects and assets of today, there's still hope, there's still a chance to seize opportunity on what shows a lot of potential for tomorrow. With the uprising of AI and this whole digital infrastructure, there's projects that I speak on my Patreon that shows a lot of potential that you could get in on an early entry point. So click the link below. Keep up with me on the Freedom Culture. I like to keep you updated with all these things. It's my honor. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace, love, respect. Take care of yourself. Later.